Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, a happy Friday to you all, or if you are watching this at any other point in the week, happy whatever day of the week it may be. Y'all know how much I do love a crossover group around these parts, and we have got yet another one of those releases today. La Poeme are back with brand new music. I think this is technically from a couple of days ago, but it's been a busy couple of days for uni work. And well, we're only getting around to it today, but we are getting around to it nonetheless. La Poeme are back with brand new music. We're gonna be checking out the MV for the song titled Mirror, and this is always going to be good fun indeed. I can only apologize for the fact that I still don't have the crossover group intro made yet. I gotta remember to get on that at some point. It is Golden Week next week, and I have the week off, so I may do that at some point. But yeah, that's besides the point. La Poeme always bring the music. They always bring the vocals, purposely spelled with a W because they only take W vocals around these parts. And yeah, this is gonna be a lot of fun indeed. So let's check this one out. What intro should I use? Let's use the boy group one. All right, let's go check them out. Here we go. It's been an exciting, oh, I forgot to put it full screen, there we go. It's been an exciting little bit in the crossover realm, hasn't it? Because we had Krezel make their debut, who were part of the alumni from the latest season of Phantom Singer. Whereas Libelante have been dropping songs here and there, especially starting during like the Christmas season last year. We've gotten La Poeme back. I think Stella is going to be on a little bit break, just based off of, I think Woodham is off to the military, right? I forget, but they might not have a whole bunch of groups and a whole bunch of releases throughout the year, but the crossover genre always delivers on the music, so let's see what La Poeme have brought to the table today. Here, oh, captions, here we go. That's so loud. Also, starting off right away. Oh. I love that you can hear the countertenor in the background. Oh, slide into it. Oh, countertenor doing countertenor things. I love it. I'll give him this. This is different. Ooh. Keep those harmonies coming. That's so unfair. The fact that what's her name? I have the names pulled up on the side. Minzong, usually on the baritone parts, just slide in. Oh, the vocals throughout the song are buttery smooth with lots of attitude. That's so cool. Who knew that a vocal crossover group could pull off an anti-drop? I wouldn't be mad at having a little bit more breasts, but I'm not too mad about it.
You're so dangerous. You're so dangerous. You're so dangerous. You're so dangerous. You're so dangerous.
Oh. Oh, wait, that's the outro, isn't it? Oh, man. That's actually a really interesting song in that... Oh, excuse me. I just ate dinner and my body is yelling at me because I'm recording like 5 minutes after I finish eating. But La Poem's Mirror, very interesting release in that it's kind of stylistically for me falling in line with Forstell's Cool from last year, where it usually very vocally powerful, like, you know, bringing the classical vocals to the mainstream type crossover group brings in a pop song. Admittedly, Mirror isn't like an out and out like boy group pop song, but it's got the kind of... It doesn't feel as rigid as like what a classical song would be, like a classical vocal piece that La Poeme would usually do. It's really fluid. It's almost elastic in a way where there's a lot of play in the vocals and they're like allowed to have a lot of play in the vocals. Using the countertenor, Sung-hoon, right? Choi Sung-hoon, using the countertenor throughout the song as like that higher background harmony is such a cool touch. I didn't think that's how he would be incorporated for a good chunk of the song, but I love the fact that that is how he's incorporated into the song, because it adds such a cool vocal layer to it. I think the fact that that countertenor harmony part is so prevalent throughout the song almost gives it that kind of disco funky vibe to it. It's like period appropriate, if that makes sense. That's interesting.
You're so dangerous. You're so dangerous. You're so dangerous. You're so dangerous.
Because at this point, you don't really know if it's going to be like punchy. It's just a big dramatic opening. Very loud dramatic opening. Kind of caught me off guard the first time, but you know, La Poeme can do the dramatic stuff. They can do the heavier stuff. And in fact, for me, I almost associate La Poeme with more of the dramatic, heavier stuff in terms of their sound. Especially based off of their last couple of like studio release stuff that we've checked out here. It's got an underlying like dramatic heaviness to it. But then they have that walking bass part. Having both tenors in the first verse with the countertenor providing the octave harmony. Minimal instrumental inclusion. Let the vocals shine. This is La Poeme we're talking about here. The vocals are gonna shine. The vocals are like the front and center thing about this group. So I appreciate the fact that, especially at the beginning of the song, the instrumentals don't take over the voices. Because essentially that's what we're kind of here for, is the vocals, isn't it? And then Barry, slide in. Yeah, that's so cool. Hold on, I need Minsong to slide in on the Barry main line. Countertenor harmony again. Jaehoon kind of throwing in a little bit more of the rocky tone that he can do.
You're so dangerous. You're so dangerous. But I love you. It's true.
And you know, that pre-chorus, you've got countertenor taking the lead, but when you have the little punch-ins, like the "you're so dangerous" kind of ad-libs, so to speak, you're not just gonna get one vocal part on the vocal ad-libs. Not from La Poeme. No. It's everybody, and you get this super pretty vocal stack that La Poeme have done time and time and time again. However, there is a hint of that poppiness to it. It's not like the big, bombastic, dramatic, loud notes. No. Boom. You're so dangerous. Nice musical chord. I like that. Vocal anti-drop? Again, we're never gonna get like a plain and simple vocal part, not from La Poème. That's not their thing. I think the one downside of having such a vocally prominent group is you can't do too much in terms of like the loud instrumental parts, so they've had to hone back on the brass section there. I would have liked more brass, but that's just because I love a brass section in a song. So I'm not too mad about it. I mean, you know, this is La Poème we're talking about here. My ears are going to go to the vocals. And that "You're So Dangerous" part, it happens through the verses as well, but... You're so dangerous, you're so dangerous. You're so dangerous, you're so dangerous. The fact that every single time, like, the further and further you go along in that post-chorus, the more complex the chord becomes, and I think that's so cool. Oh, I love this corner of the Korean music scene, man. There's just something so indescribably nice about the crossover genre that I absolutely adore. Maybe it's my classical musical upbringing. Like, I played in orchestra since 4th grade, played until 3rd year of undergrad, pretty consistently at that too. Listened to a lot of like a cappella and choir music. Had a big barbershop phase a little while ago as well. Maybe it's because of that I really like and appreciate the crossover music scene and the crossover genre as a whole. But yeah, they are just so good at what they do. They really are. I remember finding out about them is they did the Ode to Joy interlude for ATEEZ's Kingdom final performance with... They did the Friday get the Ode to Joy for... What song was that? Answer? Was it Answer? Anyway, that was the first time I'd ever heard of La Poème. And until then, like, it was For Stella with some award show stages, and then La Poème through Kingdom, Legendary War. It's just like, oh, I can get behind what they're doing. Then I delved into it further. It's like, okay, I might have found a subgenre that's like very me-coded, and I haven't looked back since. And I'm super glad that I took that dive, because I'm always excited whenever we get a new crossover group release. This was no exception. So, thank you all for watching along with me. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. One last request from me today: let us work together as a community to bring a little bit of extra happiness back into the world, whether it be checking with your friends and family, holding the door open for somebody, or even picking up a piece of trash off the street. Just one small act of kindness that may brighten up someone else's day to day. And know that wherever you are in the world, should you ever be going through a tough time in your life, for whatever reason it may be, even though I'm just some guy on the internet who waffles about music in his free time, you know that I will always be a friend, an ally, and a shoulder to lean on whenever you need me. So, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, spread the love, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.